A lot of people ask, what's to become of Errol Spence? Should he keep fighting? Should he retire? And I think at this point, we all know what Errol Spence should do. But the truth of the matter is, Errol Spence will fight again. You know, it's too much money on the floor still for Errol Spence. Because as much as people may like seeing somebody fall, everybody loves the comeback and the hope of the comeback. Because mentally, we all put ourselves in that situation, you know, to hope or to have an example that we can beat the darkness, kind of thing. You know, so that narrative for Errol Spence to come back, and he will have a big push because of what happened to him. That gate will be open for Errol Spence. The tragedy of the situation is, if Errol Spence wants to continue his career, he's going to have to be carried at 154. Errol Spence, the truth is, his power wasn't that great or nothing significant or special at the welterweight division. Regardless of what people want to say, you got caught up in the hype. Sorry. Errol Spence hasn't stopped nobody since 2017. Mr. Bonebreaker. 2017. Okay? So he's going to go up another weight class to 154. And he ain't stopped nobody since then. What you think he's going to do at 154? Start stopping people? It's not going to happen. Because he don't got it there. And the even more crazy thing on top of that is, Errol Spence ain't been fighting in his right weight class none of the time. No way. That's part of the reason why taking the damage that he did with Crawford, it put so many miles on him. Because after the car accident and all that, hitting your head and whatever and whatnot, then draining yourself and cutting ridiculous amounts of weight, you know, draining the brain of the natural water it needs to function, then go in there and get it knocked around, hurt him twice as much. He really screwed himself in this whole situation by just waiting this long and then end up fighting him the way he did. He really just screwed himself. But if you want to continue, Errol Spence has to be carried. You've seen him being carried towards the second half of his career at welterweight, especially. Now you understand. Everybody asks, I'm going to put it like this. Everybody asks why Ugas just stood there. That was the only way Errol Spence was going to get off. You got to understand. That's why I told you, fire sale. He knew it. A lot of people knew it. But they was just going to ride that. I understand he had the names, but when no people wasn't nothing that can pose no threat to Errol Spence. And even then, when they wasn't supposed to pose a threat to Errol Spence, they was posing a threat. They seen that in the Sean Porter fight. You seen that in the Ugas fight. You just now started to pay attention. Now when you go back and you look at the Kell Brook thing, well, if it is what they said it was to stop Kell Brook, where was that in the Crawford fight? Nobody can answer that. Nobody can answer that. Because the truth of the matter is, he never was that. That's why you could tell quick, fast, in a hurry, Derrick James didn't have a plan. Look at everybody that lobbied for Errol Spence. And look what they said once they got interviewed and they asked him, how will Errol Spence beat Terrence Bud Crawford? Nobody came with a definitive answer. Not Frank Martin, not Derrick James, not nobody. Go back and watch them. Watch everybody say it who thought that Errol Spence would win. Listen to the reason why they say why. It's everything, but they couldn't come up with nothing. Just like Derrick James couldn't come up with nothing. Because truthfully, he can't beat him. It's a myriad of reasons why he can't beat Crawford. A myriad. One of them alone to beat Spence. Crawford got like 5. But if you want to keep boxing, he got to be carried. You know, special order, Canelo treatment kind of thing. That's the only way that's going to work. You know, and that's if Errol Spence want to cooperate like that. But being that he got the new management, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But truthfully, he's supposed to stop. We know that. But he'll be back because the money's there. But what is he gonna do? And then what kind of Errol Spence you gonna get? Because it's no longer gonna be that truth thing. This is that. He has to start from ground zero as far as rep goes. You can't carry that boogeyman because Terrence Crawford has exposed that to be a lie. Wasn't true. That's what we found out. The truth was a lie. Like I said, way back then. And now you know. So now he's gonna have to start from ground zero. But he gonna have the support still of his fans because of what happened to him and the way it happened. Now that's a good springboard to start something new. So we'll see there. But can he still be dominant? How? Like I said, he ain't stopped somebody since 2017. You expect him to go up to 54 and do something, start stopping people? Then you really got to question, well, what's going on physically? And even then, you know, any performance enhancement ain't gonna help your IQ in the long run. And plus his myth is broke. You know, Crawford said after he fight fighters, they're not the same anymore. Now you really gonna see what you're talking about. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.